Wait, where are you going? In everything that we do, there should be plans. Most especially in hiking, you can just go without planning. Here, there is this term called pre-climb meeting, or a comprehensive study, presentation, discussion, and the orientation of the essential parts of conducting a climb. These must be first submitted and approved by the officers of the organization in order to be designated as an official climb. Mainly, the climb seeks to determine the level of your preparation. We have minor climbs, major climbs, training climbs, guideship climbs, cleanup climbs, and the exploratory climbs. For major climbs, it will take you 3 or more days, good for those who are full-time mountaineers because it has really a great or high degree of difficulty, while training climb has a progressive climb program provided by the organizers to the applicants in order to prepare them for harder climbs. We also have the cleanup climbs, which is an initiative that aims to protect or clean the environment, made to retrieve the discarded garbage or any unwanted and unnecessary stuff found. And the hardest of all, it's the exploratory climb. It demands for a great deal of planning and preparation, since you will be the one to discover or create the routes which actually didn't exist in the first place. As for me, I would want to take the minor climbs. This is the best for the beginners like me because these are the mountains that could be easily trekked within a 4 or 6 hour period. In short, this is only simple. That is why they are also called as the fun climbs or overnight climbs. Well, I already have a perfect picture in my mind on where to trek, but actually it's not really a mountain. Rather, it is a hill named Bantaal, located at our neighboring town, particularly in Cabanag, Bohol. Basically, it's just a one-ride trip, maybe by a motorcycle, jeep, or any accessible transportation. If you are from Panglao, same with me, you're expected to arrive there in 20 minutes by motor, while 30 minutes if you're riding a jeep. And approximately, it would cost you 20 pesos for your fare if you choose to commute. So, 40 pesos back and forth. But I guess it would be less hassle if I go there for motorcycle, so better. No worries for the parking since we will just stay there for a half day anyway. And most importantly, rest assured that it's safe because there are attendants right there. In activities like this, one of the things that you shouldn't miss is the itinerary of the climb, or the detailed breakdown plan of the journey to be undertaken. Why is it that crucial? It is because it makes the flow of the activities well organized, helping you to be time conscious and disciplined enough that you spend your time wisely and mindfully. Not only that, but this will also engage you to budgeting down to the transportation, meals, and any other needed expenses. After planning for the essential things that you're gonna do and for the essential things that you're gonna bring, now it's time to accept and assess yourself. Is your body ready? Know that hiking is an activity of moderate difficulty that involves walking across long distances, generally on trails or paths. Thus, it badly requires you to be physically in good condition to refrain from injury on a trek. Yet, before anything else, it is highly advisable to consult your physician first, especially if you have health issues. On the other hand, the best way to get in shape for any sport is through specificity of training, meaning if you want your body to adapt to the demands of a specific activity, focus on the training of this activity. So if you go for hiking, then practice through some little steps like simple walks to briskly doing it, and even leveling it up to hiking up and down to the stairwells. In relation to this, those mentioned activities are actually applicable as well to your cardiovascular training. 3 aerobic workouts a week will help you improve or maintain your cardiovascular fitness. Stronger legs and core muscles will help you support the load in your pack and help you to hike harder and longer. They also build endurance in those same muscle groups as well as the shoulders and lower back, because hiking can be all-day activity. So it's really necessary for you to take the muscle strengthening exercises. Of course, this includes warm-up and stretching to prevent muscles from cramping and stiffness by increasing the body's core and muscle temperature, at the same time increase range of motion. Our next concern that really needs to be strictly observed is the camp management. Being organized with the rubbish you expect to build up over your hiking adventure is essential. So consider bringing a single trash bag to store all your waste until you get back to the civilization. If you pack it in, pack it out, and leave only footprints, take only memories. In simpler terms, bring all your things with you, and if you stumble across a litter, leave the trail cleaner than you found it. Backcountry sanitation. One of the most important responsibilities in the backcountry is to avoid polluting it, especially the water. The primary rule: introduce nothing. No soap, no food, no bodily waste into any stream, lake, water, or watercourse. Trail manners. Do you know that the outdoors world has its own simple code of etiquette? Number 1 is greet those you meet along the trail. Number 2, stay on the trail. Don't walk around a muddy spot to spare your goods. Number 3, never take shortcuts and don't hike on closed trails. I know it's tempting to wander off the trail for a different perspective, but it's a big no. Number 4, give uphill hikers the right of way. Speaking of the boots that I have mentioned earlier, if you remember, find a pair of good hiking boots that suit the type of the habitat you intend to trek through. Waterproof boots with gaiters will help you confidently walk through the mud. Another big no-no is never feed any animals. It can put their health at risk and even change their natural behavior. Aim to avoid sensitive times such as nesting and lambing, as startled animals can abandon their young. Do your part. Be mindful of the 7 leave no trace principles. Still under camp management, it includes camp selection, camp cleanliness, choosing and preparation of the cooking area, and lastly, the camp ethic.
Choosing a campsite is like choosing your home. It is all about choosing a good neighborhood, proper drainage system, water source, and the best scenic views around. I bet the symbols are very self-explanatory, but just to sum up, excessive noise, drinking alcohol, and smoking are not allowed. In general, show respect to both place and your fellow hikers.
Hiking and backpacking are minimalist sports that provide a wonderful escape from the modern technological world. To complete the package, let me show you what's inside my bag. By the way, I guess this can pass as a day backpack.
So for its front part, it's just very simple, where you can see there the utility strap loops, and also have a front pocket where you can put in there some essentials. And for the back part, it's still simple as well. Basically, you have the shoulder straps and dual lifter tabs and padded back panel. Okay, so we're gonna open it and let's try to look at how does it look like inside. So it says there, welcome to Herschel. Well, let's get inside. I also found 3 compartments over there. One in the middle, the bigger portion, and another on the side, which are the little ones. So since it has no eye strap pocket on the outside, you find it in the inside, which makes it unique actually. Maybe you can put in there bottle of water.
The proper backpack loading is that you will put here in the most bottom part the sleeping gear, followed by the lightweight gear and the heavy gear, and on the topmost part are the essentials. Now let's see what can we put in here.
Stay hydrated. Hat because it's hot. Sleeping bag that you can freely hug. Toiletries so you don't have hygiene worries. Hiking stick for your guide as you hike. Flashlights which you will surely look for and need every night. Wallet that contains your budget. Charging cables for your gadgets and phones. Of course, matched with power bank. Sandals keeping your feet comfortable. Multi-tool which you can almost use for all. And extra clothes.
Ooh, seems that we're fully equipped, so see you on the trail.